Hey all, this is Luana Dametto from Crypta, and you're watching Interview Under Fire.
So, Luana, I want to welcome you to Interview Under Fire, of course, and of course, welcome back to Dallas. Also, welcome back to the U.S. as well, and of course, thank you so much for taking the time to do this with me. And welcome to Trees. This is one of the more popular venues in Dallas, Texas. Opened in 1990, if I'm not mistaken. I also want to start off by mentioning this is Crypta's second ever tour in the U.S., but this follows up last year's tour, your first ever, with Morbid Angel, Revocation, and Skeletal Remains. At that time, I saw you guys, and me and Fernanda had a really great chat. But this is Crypta's first ever headlining tour, right? I mean, what's the feeling? I know it seems like you have to be like pinching yourself. I know Jessica's just sitting here, she's relaxed and everything, but it's like the excitement, right? You have to realize like where you are. Amazing way to kick off 2024. I mean, like, how has it been so far, midway through the tour?
I mean, it's been, I think, better than we expected. It's not our first headlining, but it's our first headlining in the US for sure.
Yeah.
And I guess I expected that way less people would show up because it's our first headlining tour here. Or that in majority we would be playing like way smaller venues. Of course, we played some very small venues, but in general, it's been very good. Like this venue here is really nice, you know, and like
this is the perfect size.
Quite a good stage, and like people are coming out to the shows. It's really great, actually. Way better than we expected.
Yeah, and and here's the thing, right? You kind of have to pinch yourself again because midway through this tour, as I mentioned, the Shades of Sorrow tour over North America. You kicked this off in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and then I believe you also played at the 70,000 Tons of Metal.
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell? I mean, that's crazy to see, like, where you guys started to where you are now. How was that, like, that experience? Have you been on a cruise ship like that before?
No, never been to, I mean, we've been to, like, ferries and shit, just going around Europe, you know, moving the van from one place to another without using the roads, but, never in a cruise playing metal and being around bands all day for like 4 days.
Yeah.
That was pretty amazing, I gotta say. I think it sounds very cliche to just say it was great, but like
it was great.
It was great. It was very great. The treatment in there was awesome.
How was the food on the cruise?
Oh, fucking awesome. They had like a buffet open 24 hours. Free. You could get all the food you wanted. We certainly ate, like we stocked vitamins previous to the tour, so yeah, there was that, and just the fact that you play and then you chill all day and get to watch other bands and hang out with people that you admire as well. I mean, great experience. You just
don't get seasick. And
try not to get seasick. Try not to be close to balconies at night when it's very windy, and you're probably gonna survive it.
Hey, I can't swim, but sign me up for a cruise anytime when it comes to. I mean, I've yet to attend like a festival like on the sea, but having you guys there, like I think that kind of just. I think it also, with the amount of bands in a tour in a festival like that, a lot of new fans maybe have never heard of you guys and now have exposed to the awesomeness that is Crypta. I'm sure you had a lot of that experience too. Fans who've never heard of you who are probably there to see somebody else.
Yeah, for sure.
It really gave you guys a lot of exposure to a whole different metal community. So, and I've seen the videos. Holy shit! Like, yeah, maybe I'll make it next year. I don't know. But so something I said last year, because I mentioned this to Fernanda and following up, I feel the road for all four of you. And I know Jessica's. I'm looking down here because Jessica's right next to me. If anyone who doesn't know, it's funny. She's knocked out. But Echoes of the Soul, right? You guys dropped that shortly after the Napalm Records signing, which is awesome. You guys played at Vakken. You guys played at Obscene Extreme, which is also cool. And she fitted in nicely, I feel like, after Echoes of the Soul came out, and then with this new one, you can definitely hear, I feel like, a newfound chemistry in Shades of Sorrow. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I have heard it. I've been replaying that album since it dropped over and over. But I want to ask someone like you, Luana, who's been with this band for as long as you have, is there a feeling of, I don't know, like a resurgence or maybe even a new chapter with the band? New member, new year, new album. Do you feel the same way? Or, you know, because I kind of sense that with, at least from my perspective. What about you?
I think we just got more experience together as bandmates. I wouldn't say, at least for me, I don't feel like it's a new chapter or anything. I just feel like we're continuing and getting better than we did before, because now we actually know each other properly. Because when Crypta started, of course I knew Fernanda because we played in Nervosa for 4 years previous to Crypta. But I didn't know Sonia at the time. It was just a first time playing with her. I didn't know Taina at all. She just got in the band and kind of started working out of nowhere, and so we didn't know, like, personality wise, we didn't know how she liked playing or the ideas that she would bring. So we learned during Echoes of the Soul, just learned how to play together, really. And with Shades of Sorrow, we were way more comfortable with each other. We knew how Taina worked, which was really good because she was the main writer for the riffs in Shades of Sorrow since Sonia left. And Jessica put all her riffs, solos in Shades of Sorrow, and her like trademark solos. So yeah, I would say, to me at least, maybe to other members it's going to be a different answer, but for me it's not a new chapter. It's just like a better version of us. It's probably going to get better in the future even, you know, like it's just second album, so it's a lot to work on still.
And I love that answer because, you know, and a shout out to also Sonia and I know, and Diva Satanica, they were on our show a couple of years ago, so I can see, like, it's like a revolving circle that I see. Every, like, you guys are connected, Nervosa and then Crypta, and then goes back and forth. But and here's the thing, last night you were in Houston. I was just talking to your tour manager Esteban, great guy, and he was telling me, you know, midway through the tour, right? Here's the thing: are you having a chance to spend time in any of these cities, Luana? Like when you're visiting, is it just one to the next?
Yeah, absolutely. Goddamn, nope. It's the answer for that question. Because I mean, sometimes we barely sleep because we come late from the show, and then we have to wake up early to get in the van and start traveling. And when we get here to the venue, we gotta, like, you know, set it all up, sound check. After sound check, we gotta eat for the first time in the day, so that's
I think food is important.
We just I would say it's pretty basic. So then sometimes it's already like time to, I don't know, fucking do laundry like we're doing, or something else we gotta do around, and it's showtime, really warm up time and showtime. So we don't really get a lot of time to be around. Maybe sometimes during days off we get like a little bit of time, and usually we're gonna go to places that we gotta go, like, I don't know.
Did you see this street, by the way?
In water.
You've seen this street. You saw all the restaurants on this street. I'm looking over. I don't know if you've been next door. I think it's called Tiki Taco.
Oh no, we haven't been.
So I've been getting in a lot of, I remember Fernanda she's vegan, so that place right next door, they have a lot of vegan options. Okay. I'm actually trying to get into it myself. But they got Fuzzies here. I think they have another, like, it's just a bunch of chicken places. Okay,
so, good. I like chicken.
This is the perfect spot for that. And now I'm gonna throw some numbers at you, okay? So here's how, I don't want, you know, the rise of Crypta, and I've seen that, the fans coming out to these shows. I have a friend that I'm texting with right now who's from Brazil right now. She saw you guys, and Crypta's her favorite band, and she was like, are you going to see Crypta tonight? Oh my God, please tell them I say hi. But anyway, it's just seeing the outpour of this. Shades of Sorrow, that album debuted at number 5 on the US Top New Artist Albums chart, number 7 on the US Current Hard Music Albums chart, number 4 on the Canadian Hard Music, number 17 on the UK. It goes on and on. The reason why I'm mentioning these numbers, do you guys feel, is there a level of pressure for someone like you, or do you just drown out all that noise? You know,
honestly,
when you hear things like that.
I think I put enough pressure myself on me doing things, like enough so that of course, it's cool to see all those numbers and know that people really are paying attention to what we're doing more now. But regardless, you know, like, with the numbers or not, I'm gonna be pressuring myself to get better every album, and I think everyone in the band will too. Like, we always want to improve from the previous work. So it's cool to have the numbers, but regardless, since we are all, I would say, very passionate about what we're doing, we're gonna try to improve anyways. But certainly nice to know that regardless, people are paying attention.
It's pretty awesome to see that, and definitely, I don't know how you guys are gonna one up that album. I mean, good luck, because you guys definitely did that from Echoes of the Soul.
Yeah, that's I'm concerned, but gotta keep on practicing.
No, you guys will be just fine. I was telling Tiny outside how I love how Crypta is kind of bringing me, at least me personally, back to the death metal roots that I grew up listening to. When I brought my first ever death album, you know, and Skeletal Remains, another band that's, and shout out to Chris from Skeletal Remains, because they're also doing the same thing.
Just using my Skeletal merch
dude,
right
I love
here.
That. Yeah, they're good friends of mine. So, and you guys toured with them last year. But, and here's the thing, I missed this question. All this stuff that's around us, obviously you can't see it, but you can speak for yourself here, Luana. What are some essentials you take with you on the road? What do you have to bring with you, you know? Some people bring like a stuffed animal. Some people bring like one CD that they brought like when they were a kid that they have to listen to keep them in, you know, in mental shape. Is there something that you bring with you, or?
So many things, in fact, that I don't know which one to mention, but
what's the first thing that comes to your head? I know, Steph, I'm putting you on the spot, aren't I?
Oh, my freaking...
She's wearing the Crocs.
My freaking Crocs.
Oh.
My real tree sick ass immaculate drip socks and Crocs. And
Let
so,
it be known.
I would
you
say,
gotta bring the Crocs
I
with
would
them.
say that, yeah, pretty comfy. You gotta be comfy and warm, especially now. But I don't know, my Crocs, I don't know, I do have a stuffed animal in the van to use as a pillow, and my tablet, you know, gotta keep entertained. Yeah, that's it. I have too many things to bring always.
So, as we finish up this conversation, by the way, this has been great. So last year, another thing that really stood out to me, I don't know about Jessica or anyone else. You probably know this. Last year when you were at Dallas, when you were walking around the venue, you noticed a lot of fans were trying to stop you and get a picture with you and get an autograph, whatever it was. I felt like I was like Fernanda's security, because I had to we had to do the interview, and then she had to be stopped every 2 seconds. I was holding her food, for crying out loud.
Jeez.
And then, but the point is, what was that moment for you maybe when you were younger, maybe even now? What was that like artist or someone that you looked up to that you have to meet? I want to shake their hand. I want to get their autograph. Maybe someone who was influential to you. You're a drummer, and both of my brothers are drummers. I know there's people that they look up to that mean a lot, but who do you look up to? Have you had that moment where?
Oh yeah, I certainly did.
Okay.
I mean, I remember a few moments with drummers that I really get inspired from, that I met. Yeah, Gojira. It was a thing to meet Mario, for sure. Yeah. I remember when I was 15, I've been to my first Dave Lombardo clinic in my area, which was pretty cool, because he was there just open to meet everyone and take pictures, which was pretty sick. But at the time I couldn't speak any English, so I didn't know what he said. But it was cool anyways to meet him. And remember randomly during my first international tour ever in 2017, finding Cream at the venue, which was huge to me, because he's one of my favorite drummers of all times. And I met a couple for sure. Still meeting my idols, in fact.
That's really awesome. I love finding out about that, because it really shows a whole different side to you that maybe people don't really know. So now, you talked about that experience, and also, I want to talk about how it was really cool to see just the fan outpour from last year. I'm sure it's going to be packed, at this venue tonight. I can't wait to see what you guys are going to unleash here. But, from where you started to where you are now, Luana, are you someone who looks back out on how far you've come? Do you look at things differently now from when you first started, playing drums in the industry? Because it's one thing to release an album, but it's another thing to just be a person and just to see the experiences that you've been through. Do you look back? Are you someone who looks back on your growth?
I don't know, because for me, I mean, I did learn a lot on the road, what to do and what to not do maybe during shows and sound check and how things work and how things go on tour. but I don't feel like I changed anything. The way that I see how the job works, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, like I learned a lot of things, but I'm still kind of like the same person, I would say.
I just play the drums, man.
Same goals, yeah, same goals, same nerd about drums, just going
Yeah.
around and playing death metal because I like it. And I don't know, so I don't really think back, because to me it doesn't really seem like it changed much,
Yeah,
you know, like
yeah.
it has been a few years now since I started touring around, but I'm still pretty much the same person, just same person with a little more knowledge, maybe to
Yeah.
fuck it up a little less during shows, but yeah, so I don't look back much, because
Yeah.
feels like I've just been doing the same for so many years now.
That's a very interesting answer, because I may come around to this question again if we do this interview in the
Okay.
future, because considering, you know, where you guys are now, like it's going to be great to see, and I'm really proud. As like a fan, I'm like proud to see how far Crypta has come too. Now, finishing this off, midway through the tour, what's the best thing you've had to eat so far? Like a restaurant, whatever it was. What comes to mind? What did Luana love so much on this North American tour that she will never forget?
There is one thing called Epic Wings. Epic Wings. I think it's Epic Wings, the name of it, in San Diego. Been there last time with
San
Morbid.
Diego is one of my favorite places ever.
Epic Wings, guys. Just go there and get the breadsticks. It's not even for the wings.
Not even the wings.
No, no,
You're just
no,
like breadsticks.
No, but the breadsticks, it's like something else. From Epic Wings. Don't forget it.
Yeah,
Very
don't forget
important
Epic Wings, and
information, yeah.
please endorse Luana Epic Wings.
Yeah,
all right?
please sponsor me, Epic
Yeah,
Wings.
give
please.
her. She already has the Skeletal Remains. She needs Epic Wings like Crocs or something like
I
that.
would love it.
That'd be great.
I would totally wear it.
Luana, this has been awesome. Do you have any like last words? Anything you want to share to the fans before we finish off here? Anything about the tour? Anything about maybe what do you have coming down on the road as far as like, touring in different countries? Well, I don't know what you can and cannot say. So.
All right. Oh, well, I don't have much to say. I would just say, like, come to the shows and come early, because there are opening acts playing, and it's usually pretty cool to watch the opening acts. I myself like it a lot when I'm going to watch bands. It's not cool to just get late and watch the main band. That's not
Be there
a
for the whole
good
show.
attitude. Just change that and come early. And yeah, I don't know. Just come to the show and meet us, I guess. I don't have much to add to that.
Just come watch Luana. That's all.
Just come and
Yeah.
watch the show.
Yeah.
Be cool. Meet us.
It'll
watch
be
the
life
bands.
changing. Coming
Yeah.
from someone who's been all I do is go to shows.
It's gonna be nice.
Seeing Crypta is definitely life changing,
Yeah.
and you guys deserve everything, all the best for you and the girls from here on out. Seriously, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Well,
so seriously,
thanks
go
for
crush
the
it out
interview.
there. I can't wait to see you destroy your kit.
Hopefully.
So, well, don't destroy. Yeah, we'll need the drums.
Destroy or get destroyed.
All right, Luana. I will see you down the road, and you have a great rest of the tour. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.